Right, gamers, this is an important video. I've even put a shirt on for it. I mean, look at this. This is... I look good. FIFA 21 is right around the corner, and we allegedly know exactly what we're getting at this point. Whole game's getting gameplay improvements, Ultimate Team's getting co-op, Volta's... Jesus Christ. Back. Career Mode even got a trailer, and there's some very cool new features coming to pro clubs. Now, whether you blame the developers of this game or the EA Sports hierarchy for deciding what's spent and where and how much investment they put into it, this game never produces what it should. I mean, we're talking like 6 years of this game just declining. So I want to make a video with everything this game should have, and everything in this video is realistic. The game has generated over 1.3 billion from Ultimate Team packs alone last year. So EA could comfortably afford to invest in all of the ideas that I have put forward to you in this video. So please don't give me any of these comments like it's not realistic. It's realistic. Before we take a deep dive into our first list, I'm obliged to tell you that this video is sponsored by OneFootball, the best app in the world to follow the beautiful game. Links in the description, available for download for free, and you'd not only be doing me a favour, but yourself. I mean, this is the only football app that I use on my phone. It features live scores, statistics, and news from 200 leagues in 12 different languages, so you will not miss a thing in the world of football. And you can select a number of teams, turn on notifications, get the updates straight to your phone. It's just unrivaled, completely unrivaled. Download it now in the description for free. OneFootball, what an app. Oh, OneFootball, we love you. So without further ado, I'm going to fire this list out. Comment down below if I've missed anything. I really doubt I have. This video is literally just designed to show you how incompetent EA Sports have been and how much they don't listen to us, because these are all requests that have been out there for years. We're going to start with pro clubs. Fix the boring, slow gameplay. That's kind of across the board on all of the games on FIFA at the moment, all the game modes. But it could be a lot better. Accomplishments. Have a return of the accomplishment system. I miss them, guys. I don't want them to be the leveling system, definitely not. But there should also be an accomplishment style system that runs alongside that, you know, you can just unlock things, or you can unlock customization through it. Just little things. And you have in the top right hand corner, if you scored a volley, oh, you scored 3 volleys outside the box. Just stuff to keep the game fresh, and people who do enjoy clubs can keep coming back to it. Weekend League. Have a 3v3, a 4v4, a 5v5, and 11 versus 11 leagues. Why not? It's in Ultimate Team. We'd love to see something like that in pro clubs. Free roam, My Park style feel. Now, NBA has been doing this for years with a My Player, and it's just something that would be such a good addition to a football game. They've tried similar with The Journey and Volta. I mean, kind of, and it's just never worked. Add a rejoin feature for lagged out players. Self-explanatory. I don't know how this isn't in the game yet. Battle Pass for customization. A lot of people want this. Some very small minority of you in the comments are like, oh my god, EA, more money. I want something where you can earn enough coins from playing the game to buy it, you know? Like, you can play this game as much as I do, and I get the Battle Pass for free, effectively, because I've earned enough currency to do so. If not, you can buy it for like £6, and it's all customizational things that don't affect the in-game ability of your players or the players that are around you on the pitch. Cross-platform, I mean, Jesus Christ. How are we not having cross-platform on fucking FIFA and FIFA? Oh, no. More pro customization, that goes without saying. We want better leaderboards. The leaderboards have been stale for so long. Make the leaderboards actually readable and just not who's played the most games, because that's not a sign of skill. We want more in-depth stats. How many goals have your left foot? How many have blocked off the line? How many headers have you scored? Just come on, man. They could be doing so much more. Substitutions. How have we not got substitutions in the game? For me, I'm not personally massive on the idea, but a lot of you guys are always speaking about it. I don't think it's going to be something that's used as much as people think, but it's definitely something that should be in the game. Training pitches. I mean, why can't I come on with my mate and we're waiting like 3 or 4 minutes for another friend to come on, and we go and do some of the skill games together in an arena. We go and practice some crosses. We just mess about, and it's better than just sitting there looking at an empty lobby. It'd be great to have a record of your old pro stats on previous FIFA titles you've owned. A backdated history to your pro. Why can't we have something like this in FIFA? It's definitely something that's achievable. The ability for your pro to carry to the next gen. So, spoiler alert, unlike Ultimate Team and Volta, if you buy a PlayStation 5 or the next generation Xbox, your pro that you've leveled up on this FIFA on your PlayStation 4 will not carry over, so you're going to have to start again. Total shambles. Tattoos. I mean, it's FIFA 21. Players have tattoos. You can put tattoos on Volta. Why can't we put tattoos on our pro? A little bit more customization would be nice. A private arena for your pro. Again, like, you used to be able to put your pro in an arena, and that was sick. You could like literally just piss about waiting for mates to get on. Something that needs to be brought back. Stadium builder, of course, custom stadiums. Come on, we should have custom stadiums, better kit creators, all things like this. And the final thing is more traits, guys. More personalization to your pro. I could go on and on with clubs, you guys know that, but it's just a quick fire list of things that EA could feasibly add to FIFA 21 to have made it a better game. Now we're going to look into career mode. I've consulted BCHD here because I'm not a career mode connoisseur, so this list is about as in-depth as you're ever going to find. So I'm going to fire through it. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go into too much detail. Create a club system. Why can we not create a club on career mode? Would be something they'd love to see. Stadium editors and creators. Literally, they've added this to Ultimate Team, but not career mode. It makes no sense. And kit editors and creators for a custom club. Upgradable club facilities for staff. This old feature was removed. It was in previous titles. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sponsors, again, was something that was removed in the past and could easily find its way into future FIFA titles. More in-depth youth academies, under 23s, 20s, 18s teams, youth leagues and games so you can study your youth players and see how they are developing. Online career mode so you can invite your friends into leagues and you have saves with people. I mean, why is this not in the thing? This is ridiculous. A new main menu interface revamp. I think this goes across the board, really. They've stayed lazy with this. They've had a design for most of the menus for like 5 years now, and they've never really changed it apart from the color. Better player customization for the players you've signed. Record, track player stats from throughout their whole career so you can see their goals and assists at clubs they've been at before yours. A very similar idea to what I was saying about pro clubs with your old pro. Just little details that would make the game a lot more immersive. Social media, again, this feature is in the journey. Why is it not in career mode? Having social media followers for a manager, or if you're doing a player career mode, something that's so easy for them to add, and it's just something that would keep the game fresh. Manager perks and personalities. Customize your manager, not just their appearance, but use skill points for areas of their game, like negotiation, motivation, working with youngsters. All of this is in Football Manager. They have the blueprint to make career mode a really good game mode. New cutscenes, negotiation environments, and signing reveal cutscenes. Again, this would be brilliant for career mode to get. Overhaul the international management experience within career mode. The World Cup finals and international games have been broken for 2 years now. My player career mode improvements, ability to become captain, ability to get subbed on, upgrade singular stats, have the option to be a right wing, a left wing, an RCM, and all of these features, and add all of the above that I've said into this my player mode, because God knows that game mode has been dead for a while. That needs some improvement. Now we're going to look into Ultimate Team briefly. I have consulted Visa for help on this. Again, I don't play that much Ultimate Team, so let's dive into what he said. But starting off with my main point, is to remove the pack system. Totally revamp the entire game mode. It's based way too much about monetary power. The ethical gaming side is just lost. This game is pay to win, and the gaming experience would be a lot better off if packs were not a part of this game. A lot of people are going to sit there and go, well, what would you do instead? I've got a few ideas, but again, ironically, as this video is me just listing off ideas, I'm not actually paid by EA Sports to create this game, so you know, the whole idea of how to revamp Ultimate Team can kind of sit on the shoulders of the people whose career it is to do that. Carry your team over in some capacity from FIFA 20. Now, again, this is one of my points. I've always found it weird that you can grind this game, you can spend so much money on this game, and all of those players become completely useless at the end of October or earlier August normally. You put hours and hours into this game mode just for all of those players to be wiped. Now, some of the other ideas that I've had put forward to me: daily knockout tournaments to keep the game fresh, customizable club badges and kits and more stadium customization, better servers because, I mean, obviously that goes across the board. Foot Champions extension to Monday so that it's not so packed in. I mean, remember when that used to be 40 games across Friday, Saturday, Sunday? That's so intense, man. I don't know how anybody enjoyed that. Objectives to no longer be completed in division rivals only, and cross-platform, again, to come in to a game in 2021. We're going to look briefly into Volta. I mean, they should have just gone down the FIFA Street model. Just make it like FIFA Street. We all used to enjoy that, and I mean, you know, we don't know if FIFA 21 Volta is going to be good or not. I would assume it isn't because of how bad FIFA 20 was, and they're going too much down this journey route with it, and I just think it's a bit of a sham. It's a marketing thing, isn't it? It looks great for the adverts. You're going to buy it because of that, but really nobody touched it on FIFA 20. You should be able to use your pro from clubs in Volta, and you should be able to use that same virtual pro in career mode, and maybe even in Ultimate Team. I don't know, like, it just feel like they should have a my player feel to FIFA at this point. Have one pro across all the game modes, that's all I'm saying. Have legends in the game as well on Volta, like Ronaldinho, and bring back the FIFA Street lot, like the Beckham and Viva La Crouch. Get them all on Volta. I want to move lastly onto the offline modes, tournaments, and all of these sort of things. I know it's a bit random, but just bear with me. They took out tournaments years ago, and me and my mates used to meet up at like 13, 14 and play these tournament game modes together all night, and like it was a real good laugh. I don't know why they took them out. Very odd. Icons and legend teams, actually, screw that. I think I do. I think it's so more people play online and you push towards FUT, because you can't be bothered to meet up with 4 people and play kickoffs over and over. They used to have the tournaments in, so either they lost the licensing to that, but that doesn't really make sense because the licensing's in other game modes. So probably just to push everybody towards the moneymaker FUT. Offline game modes as well should include icons and legend teams like the iconic AC Milan and Barcelona sides, United's 2008, Mourinho's side of 2004, the Arsenal Invincibles. Why are these not players that are available in kickoff mode and teams that are available? I think that would just make it a lot cooler when you're meeting up and playing some kickoff with a pal. They should also be adding the conference and the national leagues. That would be something that's in FM, of course, and it would be very, very cool to have teams from lower down. And that'll be good in career mode as well. You can actually have teams lower down, you know, in like National League, South, Conference, and all this stuff, and build it right up. So, guys, that is the end of the video. It was a little bit of a long, rambling list, so I'm sorry if you didn't enjoy it, if it's not your typical style of video. And also comment if I missed something. I wanted to just document everything that I could think of in, honest to God, 2 hours, with a little bit of help from 2 other content creators, how to make FIFA 21 the game that it should be with the budget they have. And I want to stress that I do believe everything I've spoke about is realistic for a company the size of EA to put into their game, especially over the last 5 or 6 years. None of those things have been added, and it's baffling, really. A quick shout out to those of you still listening. You're absolute real ones, so I wanted to give you a little insight. We're going to be giving away 2 copies of FIFA 21 on my Instagram. More details will follow, but to be in for a chance of winning, just drop me a follow over there, World of JCC. The link is in the description. I'll see you guys in a bit. More information on that coming soon. Have a good day.